I grew up in an old Victorian house my parents bought for cheap. It had 5 bedrooms, a dusty attic, and a basement that always smelled like wet stone. One of those 5 bedrooms was always locked. When I was younger, I assumed it was used for storage or maybe had some kind of damage. My parents never talked about it. Anytime I asked, they brushed it off. It's just a room we don't use. End of discussion. The door was solid wood, painted white, and had an old brass doorknob. No keyhole, no visible lock. Just shut. Always. Sometimes at night, I'd swear I heard movement behind it. Not loud. Not enough to wake anyone else. But I heard it. Scraping sounds. Shuffling. Like someone shifting their weight. From foot to foot on old wood. Once, when I was 14 and home alone, I put my ear to the door. I heard breathing. I told my parents. My dad got angry. Not at the sound, at me. Stop trying to scare yourself. There's nothing in there. After that, I stopped asking. Years passed. I moved out, got a place of my own, and only came back during holidays. Every time, that door was still shut. Until last winter. My dad passed away suddenly, and I moved back in for a few weeks to help my mom settle things. We were sitting in the living room one night when she said, "There's something I should tell you." She stood up and walked to the hallway, stood in front of the locked door. She said when they first bought the house, it wasn't locked. But on their second night there, something happened. She'd gone to the room to dust it and found the window wide open. She shut it. The next morning, it was open again. Then the smell started, like something rotting. They called pest control. Nothing. A week later, she said she walked by the room and saw someone standing in the window. A man, pale, thin, with black eyes. My dad didn't believe her until he saw him too. They tried to have the room blessed, sealed, everything. Nothing worked. Eventually, they hired someone to weld the door shut from the inside. Drywalled over the window. Pretended the room didn't exist. We stood there together in silence. And then, we heard a knock. From the other side of the door.